Welcome back to Where People Are versus Where They Want to Be, a space where real people share their journeys, passions, pivots, and the dreams they're still chasing. Today I'm talking with Marcus, originally from Buffalo, a Navy vet with a background in HR management, a strong personality, and a heart for people. Marcus is the type of person who can command a room with humor, cook a meal that makes everybody emotional, and still keeps things honest and grounded. He's charismatic, funny, thoughtful, and full of stories. Today, we're diving into his background, his interests, career journey, personal growth, and where he sees himself going next. Hi, Marcus.
Hi, how are
Thank you for
you?
joining me.
Thank you for having me. How
So,
are you
just a
doing
couple
today?
of questions. How am I doing today? I am wonderful.
That's good.
Wonderful. So, tell me a little bit about yourself before we get into the questions.
Okay.
I
I'm
mean, I get
Marcus.
the gist of it, but talk to me.
Yeah. So Marcus, um, born and raised Buffalo, New York, like you said.
Hmm.
Um, I moved to Charlotte, North Carolina for high school. I did like 1 year in Buffalo for high school, but um majority of my time frame was in North Carolina. Well, not majority, but my high school years were in North Carolina. And then at the age of 17, I enlisted in the Navy. I was there for 11 and a half years. And then now I'm out figuring
Yeah.
it out.
So why the Navy? Why not any other branch?
So the Navy, believe it or not, one of my old good friends in high school, she was planning on going there, and she was just like, "Come on, you can travel the world with me." Shout out to you, Candace. But yeah, so yeah, she was like, "Travel the world." Um, one day I said, "All right, I'll go hear them out, see what the vibes are," and then I went to meet with him on a Monday. Well, this will happen with all in the same week. So I went to meet with my recruiter on a Monday.
Uh-huh.
I took the ASVAB on a Tuesday, and I swore in on that Friday.
It was meant to be. I believe in
Yeah,
alignment and the way that happened. Yeah, that was definitely your
I
trajectory.
believe so too. So I
Yeah.
got 11 good years out of it. So, um, yeah.
Yeah. So what was one of the biggest lessons the military taught you?
Um, well, this was a lesson that I recently um realized that it's not actually okay to have this lesson, to have this kind of attitude. But
Mm.
so the military teach you like, all right, you take a L or you take a loss, meaning loss, then you keep it going. Like you don't really sit down and process the loss or the L or the when I mean by a L mean like something didn't happen the way that you needed it to happen today, and therefore the loss today. You
Mhm.
know,
Yeah.
but the military had taught you it teaches you to like, all right, you took an L today, but just you got to keep going. And I understand that's what life is like, but I've been realizing that it's good to actually sit in the loss, realize what actually happened, learn from it, and then keep it going. You know,
Right.
so instead of
You're doing
skipping
a
those
lot of
steps.
unraveling.
I
Yeah.
am. I've been out 2 years, and I feel like I'm trying to unlearn what I've learned.
That's still fresh. 2 years is
Yeah,
very fresh.
yeah.
All right. So, what's a memory from your time serving that still sticks with you?
Um, I'm not gonna lie. All the party times I've had in the military, it still stick with me today. At least the ones that I remember.
Yes.
because a lot of them, I do not remember. So, um, but I would say, especially like being in Greece, being in Italy,
That's
being
beautiful.
in Japan,
Yeah.
just seeing the other ways how people spend their off time. It's like a little bit better than being in the States.
Yes. All right, so let's pivot into HR management. What made you excuse me, what made you pursue HR management?
So, once again, another thing that I'm trying to unravel because, to be honest, I only chose HR management because it was something I was doing in the military. And now that I realize that's not what I really want to do. So now I'm gonna have to go all the way
You're a
back.
man of many trades. We know this. But I
Yeah.
believe what you need to be is in the kitchen. You should have your own restaurant by now because let me tell y'all, he makes the best catfish and spaghetti. He's the only
Cat.
one.
Yeah. That was a good combo. But no, I don't really like I don't like I think I don't have a passion for cooking anymore.
Really?
Just I feel like it's a good hobby to have for me. I like
But
to
this is
do it
this is the
like
point of this chat, right? What we think
right,
is one thing, years later it could be a whole nother thing. And it's
right,
okay to pivot,
right,
right?
right.
So if it's not HR management, then do you have a clue of where you're heading or you're just riding the wave?
Yes, I believe that I'm going down the road of being a criminal analyst. Yes. So I just realized like I just love crime. Like I sit home, I watch all crime shows, crime documentaries, even during normally like watching like horror. Like I'm already thinking about the
Hmm.
what's the end, who did it. You know what I mean? Like just those I feel like I will have more of a passion for that and not criminal justice or not HR. I think my passion is more like crime, criminal justice.
Awesome. So do you feel like your personality helps you professionally?
I do. I think I do. Yes.
Hmm.
Um, I'm a very so in the Navy, people would categorize me as like standoffish or quiet or
I'd perceive you that way. Like if
yes.
I didn't know you, yeah, I'd perceive you that way as well.
Right. But then like once you get to know me, like
Yes.
I love to have fun. I love to laugh, crack jokes. I think I'm funny in my head, so yeah.
Okay, so this is perfect alignment. Have there been moments where you question your career path?
Yes. So obviously the Navy um didn't work out. I got medically retired from my ankle.
Hmm.
So um now I'm trying to pivot and see, okay, you know, where is my next thing. So I think my next career path is definitely criminal justice. So I've been looking into schools so I can try and get a master's in criminology.
Okay.
It's going to be some extra classes I'm going to have to take because it's not the same, but
Mhm.
I might as well go ahead and do it since I know that's what I want to do.
I love that. You're inspiring me right now.
Thank you.
All right, so let's go into your interests and personalities. So your signature dish, the meal that everybody requests, what is it?
um, um, I will say it have to be my Coco's curry.
Coco's curry. Oh my
So
God.
yeah, so a lot of people don't know, but in Japan, there's a famous, curry place, and they make just, the best curry in Japan.
Definitely. Look, when I was in high school with Michelle. This girl, we would cut class. We would cut class, and it was actually PE that we would cut just to go get
Hmm.
Coco's.
Oh my goodness. I
That's
believe it.
Michelle for
I
you.
believe it. Coco's is so good. And
So, so good.
I can't wait to go back just to have it the authentic version of
But
it.
now that you said that, you have to make it for me.
Okay.
I'll be waiting.
I
Thanks.
got you. I got you.
So let's see. So do you think you've become the person younger Marcus hoped to be?
I don't think I'm there yet. I don't think I'm there yet. I
I
think
say the same for
younger
myself.
Marcus,
The younger
yeah.
me would be looking at me right now like, what the
Well,
hell?
like, what is going on? Like,
So what
that is
motivates
not
you
what
to
I
keep
was thinking.
right, right.
Right, right.
So what motivates you to keep pushing?
Just knowing, just having those goals and the dreams of, being financially free. I think that's what pushed my motivation, for my family, um, just to be a better version of me each and every day. So I think that's my motivation is okay, well, I wasn't able to be that person yesterday, but I'm gonna try my hardest to be that person today and tomorrow. So yeah.
I love that. Yeah. Excuse me. So where do you want to be mentally, professionally, and personally in the next 5 years?
Mentally, mentally, I would like to be a confident version of me right now. I want to be confident in my career. I want to be confident in, the path that I'm on in life. Um, Spiritually, I can always be closer to God. So, I can work my way to, make my faith stronger. Um, do things like go to church. Even though I don't believe that you have to go to church to be strong in your faith. I do
Right,
believe that.
right.
But, it's about actions as well. So, um,
And professionally?
physically, professionally,
Yeah, professionally.
professionally, I definitely want
In
to
five
be
years.
in 5 years. Yes. I definitely want to be um, maybe at a local um, FBI office or like a local, you know, some kind of agent office where I'm being their like primary investigator or being like the top investigator.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the field I want to be in. I want to definitely be out there investigating, trying to figure out, who did what. So I'm excited for that.
I'm excited for you too.
Yeah.
So, any advice for anyone that feels stuck in life?
Um, if you're feeling stuck, I will say nothing gets better while you're staying stuck, if that makes sense.
Mm.
So if you continue to be stuck, you're always going to be stuck. But if you realize that you're stuck right now and you plan for a different path around to try and, make the situation better, I believe that you will always find yourself in a better situation.
Amen. That
Yeah.
was a word. Thank you so much, Marcus.
No problem.
And we'll come back again and see where you are.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right,
I love
bye.
what you're doing.
Thank you.
All right.